something that I've been thinking about wanting to do for the last couple, 3 years, you know, since I started on the team with Pat. He was the left foot breaker, and there was areas of, you know, the performance game where he would be better under braking, but you know, I was winning races and had been successful, and really never dedicated the time to get used to it. I've never braked with my left foot before, so you know, AJ came on the team and he's just like really can get late on the brakes, and that's where I was losing time to him. It's obviously helped a lot. I think it's more consistent, but I'm still learning as I go along. Preloading the brake, throttle braking to set the car really helps it stop locking.
Yes, I've been trying to tell you that for quite some time.
It makes a huge difference when the car just, and then you get off the throttle.
It took us basically nearly having a divorce for you to finally listen to me.
While Paul may feel like the old dog learning new tricks, AJ and his engineer Mike Cannon have their game plan figured out. AJ will be starting on the front row, and only one thing is on his mind for this race.
Everybody drink a lot of Red Bull today, and hopefully watch me kick that French guy's ass.
There's an old saying, if you ain't first, you're last.
Green flag.
The start of the Grand Prix of Denver goes off without a hitch for about 6 seconds.
Tracy on the Bridgestone Reds has stalled the three car.
Paul isn't out of the race, but he's now at the back of the pack. It's early in the race and he can jump back in the fight, but he'll need a little luck and a perfect execution of his new driving technique, left foot braking.
There will be no penalty to Tagliani. He broke his suspension and is out of the race.
If there's a driver with worse luck than Paul this season, it's Alex Tagliani. The contact gives him another DNF, his 5th so far. Sebastian shows again why he is the current champion, leading lap after lap. But Paul is a man on a mission. He slices through the field and amazingly jumps up to 4th place right behind Justin Wilson.
Oh, there's that left foot brake again. He might enjoy this. Tracy to the inside, down into the final corner, and he's got it. Wilson will try to come right back at him, though. Is he able to sneak by for 3rd?
Now it's Sebastian in the lead, AJ 2nd, and Paul right behind in 3rd place.
AJ's not trying to make a move yet. I'm going to tell him to make a move.
Not yet. Give it a couple of laps here.
Hey, there he goes. Come on. Come on, you got it. Come on. Hey, way to go, AJ. It's about time to do something.
All right.
AJ makes his move and grabs first away from Sebastian.
AJ Allmendinger got by Sebastian Bourdais a few laps ago, and he has set sail, Derek, bringing the best lap of the race lower, lower, and lower. Now for 2nd, Bourdais has got his mirrors full with Tracy and Wilson. Tracy now needs to get by Bourdais ASAP. Here he comes.
Just like in Toronto, the Forsythe cars are running 1 and 2.
We were on reds when everybody else was on blacks, and it was the wrong thing to do. So we're just trying to save our life at this point.
Sebastian's engineer, Craig Hampson, seems to concede 1st and 2nd to AJ and Paul. But with a handful of laps remaining, Neil Mickelwright and Eric Zito notice something wrong with Paul's car.
We believe that we have a fuel pickup problem. Here are our options. We can either keep on running to the end in the hope that it just cuts out, but we can keep a decent pace for those 2 or 3 laps, or we can stop now, put 6 gallons of fuel in. That'll put you back to about P6. What do you think?
After all the disappointment this season, there's no way Paul is voluntarily going back to 6th spot. So he decides to risk it and stay out on the track.
Okay, I need you to keep your head in the game. We don't need anything about here we go again. I want you to start saving fuel now. And if you can keep on giving us the 2.0 numbers, I've
Good stuff. Can he hang on? He sees him. Tracy about 1.5 miles from second here. Bourdais looks to the outside. Oh, he's going down. Tracy having a problem.
Hey, that's Bourdais right there with you. Just keep trying, keep pushing.
Set him up for the main straight. Set him up for the main straight. You got your push to pass.
Keep trying, Jay, keep trying. Use all the road you need to. Keep pushing.
Watch the drives Allmendinger. He's going to come to the checkers. A.J. Allmendinger will win his 4th race of 2006.
Come on, Paul. Come on.
Hey, Jerry, AJ just won the thing.
Got your push to pass.
Keep pushing, brother. We're there with you. Keep going, keep it running, keep it going. Just run that big over the line. Keep it going.
Get on the inside, and Bourdais gets by here. Tracy. No. Tracy to the inside. Contact. Tracy knocks the front end off the 3-car. He's broken. He gets back on the gas. Bourdais spins the 1. He stalled it. Can Tracy creep home? Or is he dead in the water? Bourdais is dead in the water. Neither of them may make it. Tracy's done.
How far do you have to go? 100 yards?
We're going to have a bit of an issue when he gets back.
Is this a replay of San Jose? Who wants him? Don't touch him. Oh! Now that's not something you normally see. Hey, Remember that Tracy's on probation.
This is championship implications for Sebastian Bourdais because Allmendinger won.
PT pulled off a heroic drive today, something made even more incredible by his ability to fight back to the front after the earlier mishap. To come so far, only to tangle with Sebastian at the very end, makes it all the more disappointing for the team.
So I understand. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Something.
Get out of here. I'm not in the
Something broke in the fuel tank. We don't know what.
Because of lap traffic, Paul is classified as finishing 6th and Sebastian 7th. AJ has now crept back up on Sebastian in the point standings and has a real shot at winning the whole thing.
Thoroughly believes in himself, thoroughly believes that he can be quickest in every session and win every race.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 4th time this season, A.J. Allmendinger.
You did a hell of a job.
Red, white, blue, AJ.
Yeah, I know that.
Bourdais, he decides to make a bonsai move to try and get by us. I can't blame Paul for trying to defend his position. But it was great for AJ, he won the race, and so it's the best of times and the worst of times. I guess Dickens knew what he was talking about.
You know, it's racing. The unfortunate thing is one of them's on probation, so you've got to take that into account. But it was a hell of a race, and there was 2 guys just fighting to finish second. And sometimes the way it is.
They can find you what they like. We're not going to win the championship. If they want to find your money, we'll just pay it anyway.
At the halfway point of the race, we started having a fuel pickup problem with 5 gallons left in the tank, so the car would start to stutter and run out of fuel. You know, along came Sebastian.
PT was obviously in big trouble. He was running out of fuel, but that's not an excuse to crash the competitor of your teammate.
If you're leading the championship by 30 points and you want to make that risky of a move with a guy like me for 2 points, then that's the risk you take. I don't feel bad for him. You know, I've been on the receiving end of his stick 5 times last year, so I don't feel bad for him.
I just told him, what are you expecting? What do you want from me? You know, just he was like staring at me like, you know, come and get me. So I just pushed him because, you know, he was asking for it, but I didn't go any further because he's not worth it.
next time he wants to come by, he should take his helmet off. French guys like to keep their helmet on.
On the next Race Car Driver, the Forsyth Atlantics team wraps up their season.
We're still in it at this point. You know, we're working our way back up and just trying to end the season on as high as we can.
After Paul's comments about French drivers, it may not be a hero's welcome in Montreal.
I don't think Paul's going to get out of the city alive.
And for the first time in recent memory, a Champ Car race may end without a winner.
Right now, I think the conditions are a little unsafe to have these guys out there. I don't know that the conditions are going to get any better than this.
Right, that's that. Have a try. Thanks for that.
Motoring, sponsored by Halfords.
Jeremy Clarkson's jet boating in New Zealand in Extreme Machines is next here on Dave. Then at 3, the Pagandi Zonda features in the first of our 5th gear double bill. And later on, at 4, it's the exclusive to Dave World Rally 2008 end of season review show. All sounds quite good, really, doesn't it?
She's